Our journey to Phi Island started from our hotel in Patong at around 8:10 am. We were picked up and driven to Sarai Bay, where we were given a short brief, our snorkeling gear and goggles. Although fins were optional for 100 bar, they aren't really needed as the water is extremely buoyant and you float really easily. We then jumped on the 3-engine powered speedboat that wasn't the most comfortable and was underway. Our first stop was for 15 minutes at Monkey Bay. A thing to note, if the sea is too high, the boats cannot park on the sand and you will miss this part of the trip. Not long and we were back on the boat heading to our snorkeling location. For me, this was the main attraction to doing the tour. We were given around 40 minutes to snorkel. The water is extremely clear and there is many fish to see. Our next stop after snorkeling was lunch on Phi Island itself. The island has many shops, stalls, as well as being able to swim. After around an hour for lunch, we were back on the boat and headed to Pillar Lagoon, where we didn't stop. This was only for sightseeing and photos. Our next stop, however, was Maya Bay, and was the bay where the movie The Beach was filmed, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. Our stop here was for around 35 minutes. Wasn't a lot to do, but was good to get off the boat, have a swim and get some photos. The last stop before heading to the mainland of Thailand was a small island called Kayanok Island. It was 40 minutes from Maya Bay, and by this time people were starting to get extremely tired from being on the boat for so long. We had some coconuts and headed back to the mainland, where we could purchase photos that the locals took of us before we started the day. Of course, they do not tell you before you board that this will cost around 100 baht. However, you do not have to purchase if you do not want to. As we had our own camera gear and our own photos, we decided not to purchase them. 15 minutes later, we were back on the minibus and headed back to Patong to our hotel. The whole day is around 7 hours, so expect it to be a full day trip.